Hi everybody, it's Lyra and today is day 18 of Project Wildflower, planting seeds of hope for every child and family out there. I hope that you're getting your pots ready and planting your seeds. Today I planted a few sunflower seeds in my planters. It's a beautiful day here. We have some clouds and sun. I hope it's a great day where you are at too. I thought I might get a little more education on the state of our children in the juvenile penal system. And so I did some more research and looked into what the meaning of youth and juvenile really is. It was surprising to me to find that a little over 200 years ago, people in Congress started having so much difficulty with the children in their communities misbehaving, and they decided that they would relabel such children as youths so that they could create a whole penal system around children who have committed crimes. Well, when you're a child, your brain is still developing. Science says that, children's brains doesn't fully mature and develop until the age of 25 years old. So there's always room for improvement. Even after the age of 25, there's room for improvement. But children should not be put in jail for committing crimes because children are children. And they are still learning and testing their boundaries. And as adults and parents, it is our responsibility to properly discipline our children. But it is not proper to put a child in a juvenile correctional facility which looks and feels exactly like the jail system. This just sets our children up to become criminals as they get older. When, there are so many other more positive ways in which we can help to redirect children who have followed the wrong path or done a criminal activity, because there's still hope, there's still a chance. In these juvenile correctional facilities, although they have gotten less and less prevalent in our communities, there are still over 48,000 children in juvenile detention centers on any given day. 9,500 of those children are in juvenile detention centers before they have even been found guilty of a crime. And you know what I found so terrible about this? 500 approximately children under the age of 12 are in these detention centers. So children that are older and have more of a criminal past are now able to expose their criminal behavior to children younger. And this again perpetuates the cycle of criminality and violence. Children are children. We should be treating them as children and teaching them the right values and morals. And sometimes it takes a little bit more than just the parents. In many of these detention centers, these children are given drugs so that their behavior can be modified. Children are given drugs even when they're out on the street so that their behavior can be modified. When they are told that they have ADD, maybe they're just a little hyper and need a little more direction. But instead, many children are still being given Adderall and other drugs, which are not healthy for any individual, as studies have shown. There's a lack of proper education in juvenile detention centers as well. So even with these children being in detention centers, they're not getting the education they need. So when they get out of juvenile detention center, they're not going to be able to go to the same school and the same classes and be with their peers and learn to communicate with their peers. They're not being taught proper communication skills in juvenile detention centers. They're not taught proper etiquette and honor and integrity in these juvenile detention centers. But there are better ways, and we need to start implementing them more frequently so that our youth and our children no longer become classified as juveniles that need to be put in correctional facilities. So what I'd like to know is, what are some of the ways your community aids our children to make healthier choices? How could we help troubled children to learn to make better decisions in their life? We find that children respond better to acknowledgement of progress than reprimand. Do you believe that children should be given every opportunity to thrive in their home? How would you help a family trying to teach their child out of troublesome behavior? I think I prefer the Leave It to Beaver philosophy. What do you think? I want to know. Leave your comment below this video. And don't forget to subscribe and get more content, and talk to your friends and people in your community about these issues. What we do and talk about today shapes our future, shapes our communities. I hope that you like this video, and don't forget to share. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon. Bye.